at least where I died is not that far away. So I can probably get back there. You know what I just thought of? Oh, okay, I still have plenty. I was worried that my mace might be about to die, but it's actually okay. I mean, like, the durability. So, like, weapons and... so, weapons and armor have durability. If you look down there, right above the weight, it says durability is 204 over 250. If it breaks, I can get it back, but I have to pay the blacksmith to repair it. And that's not something that you can do yourself. Like, you can, if your weapon's not broken, you can repair it yourself at a bonfire with a repair box. But if it breaks entirely, then, that is so funny. If it breaks entirely, then, you have to see a blacksmith to fix it. Which is why I was, like, making sure that it wasn't about to die, because not only will I probably not be able to visit a blacksmith for quite a while, I also do not have a repair box, so not only would I not be able to repair my weapon at a blacksmith, I wouldn't be able to do it myself either, but I should be able to, like, it shouldn't be a dire need for me to repair it anytime soon, so there's, like, no huge deal. No, I don't want to be poisoned. I definitely need to save that moss for later. The purple moss should not be used right now. That will be for later. So I'm coming up on where I perished. This is where that fog wall was. Where are my souls? Oh, there they are. That channeler's gone at least, so he can't buff the stupid rats. Let me grab my souls first things first. Oh, they're all coming. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, Lord. 2 down. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Man, that body is flying all over the place. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I got my souls back. We're back on track. You guys don't scare me. Ugh. So that area right below us is actually going to be the boss arena for this area. That's where the boss will take place. And also, fun fact, if you failed to kill the channeler up here before challenging the boss, the channeler will actually buff the boss, just like he buffs other enemies. So, and he'll also shoot spells at you from up here. So it's definitely worth it to take him out before you consider doing the boss in this area. Okay. So in this section, we do want to go down here. I always forget which way I want to go. Oh, he fell down the hole. So then I want to go through here. Yeah, there's another rat. For some reason... Oh, gosh. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, my lord. Well, okay. I'm just going to ignore the fact that I'm poison. If you can recognize where we're at, this is where the giant rat was, and just ahead is the waterfall where I slid down. Up that ladder is where the bonfire is. So whenever I was over here, there was the item that was sitting right there. I was like, don't worry, we're gonna get that item a little later. We just got it. I'm debating if I should go back to the bonfire so I don't have to waste a moss on this poison, or if I should just resume. Actually, I guess I'll go to the bonfire. There's no reason for me to not, because I don't have to revisit any of those areas that I just went through, so I can head back to the bonfire and get rid of the stupid poison. The rats in this game are so annoying because whenever they first aggro on you, they like run away. It's like they see you and they turn around and run the opposite direction. And then whenever you least expect, they turn back around and hit you. Okay. Poison gone, so we can resume. Yeah, I think they're just trying to catch you off guard. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna run away from you, I'm just a scared little rat. And then you go up there to try and kill him, and he's like, aha, you're poisoned. So, instead of going that way, let me think. Yeah, instead of going that way, I'm gonna go down here. Just in here, there's this path that goes down. Those rats are not aggroed on me. Okay, cool. There's this. Oh gosh, this one most certainly is. Ah, the freaking slime, dude. You're not needed right now. I'm trying to kill a rat. So there's this path that goes down that has these big old rats. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Oh, I forgot. I was going to reverse my hollowing so I could get that invasion. I'm about to get poisoned again. This is a freaking mess. I'm going back to the bonfire. I'm failing at trying to fight the rats, and I need to be human right now, and I'm not. So let's go take care of that. I'm all out of sorts right now. Up the ladder. One change that I do kind of like about that they made in Dark Souls 2 is that you can actually reverse your hollowing, so to speak. Although I don't think it's called that in that game, but you can put yourself into your human form without having to be at a bonfire. So, like, if you were trying to summon someone, you could just reverse your hollowing on the fly, like right before you enter a boss room, rather than having to do it at the bonfire. Because, like, say you're trying to do a boss, right, and you want to summon for it, having to reverse your hollowing at the bonfire makes it to where if you die on the way to the boss room, then that humanity that you spent will be wasted. Whereas in Dark Souls 2, if you're doing the same thing, you can just run straight to the boss room, and then once you get there, before you enter the fog, you can reverse your hollowing and then summon your help. Obviously that's a very minor thing. Dark Souls 2 does not get things better than Dark Souls 1 very often, but that is one change I think was for the better. Bro, are you kidding me? I've never had this much trouble with these stupid rats before. Can't even freaking hit them. Oh my god! At least these rats don't do as much poison buildup as the other ones, the smaller ones, but... And now the slime's trying to hit me. Dude, just leave me alone, please. Okay. Yeah, these ones do a lot more poison for some reason. But they do die easier, so... So if I'm not mistaken, I think just up ahead, we're going to get into our first experience with basilisks. Basilisks are an enemy type that have the ability to curse. They spray out a fog, or a mist, and if you stay in the mist for too long, then you get a curse build up and you can become cursed. If you get cursed, it's an instant death, so you die instantly if your curse bar fills all the way up, and your character turns to stone. And whenever you respawn, your health is reduced by half. and like your maximum health is half as big as it was before. And the only way that you can get your health back up to full is by using a purging stone, which I already purchased before coming down here, or by talking to a curse curing NPC who we haven't met yet. We'll meet him later. So at this point of the game, the only way that I would do it is by using a purging stone. Thankfully, I already have one. But these right up here, this is a basilisk. There's the mist. You see that little skull that popped up? If that meter gets all the way to the top, then I will immediately die. This is that invasion I was talking about. Kirk, he'll be back here somewhere. Oh yeah, come on, Kirk. So, you can be invaded by NPCs and real players. Well, I can't be invaded by real players because I'm playing offline. Ooh, but yeah, you can be invaded by NPCs if you're human in an area where there is an NPC invasion. If you defeat an invader, let's see, as you can see, I'll get some souls from it. 5,000 souls. It gives you a humanity. And barbed straight sword. The choice weapon of the infamous Dark Wraith Kirk, also known as the Knight of Thorns for the gnarly spikes on his favorite weapon. This frightful sword only deals thrust attacks and causes heavy bleeding. Huh. Pretty nifty. But yeah, the basilisks are not hard to kill. It's not like they're a huge nightmare or anything. But they have the possibility of cursing you, and it's better to be prepared and not need to cure yourself being cursed than to get cursed and then just be SOL. This part is always confusing to me. I think I go up here. And then through here. Oh gosh. God, these things are creepy. There'll be more basilisks in here. So as long as you just stay outside the mist, these guys are really not a problem. They have other attacks as well that can claw at you, but only the mist inflicts curse buildup. So that's what you really gotta watch out for. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, I just had a feeling that I was gonna become cursed there. Did that one just come up through the floor? What on earth was that? Alright, that's enough mist, bruh. Oh my god. Dude, if I get cursed, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, no. Bro, off. No! Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. Basilisks don't usually give me this much trouble. Oh, okay. So if I go ahead and sprint, I can do a jump! Jump over that hole in the ground. Grab the item, and then fall down said hole. Just through here. Ring of the Evil Eye. Wearing this ring will... According to legend, this ring contains the spirit of the Evil Eye, a dark beast which assaulted Astora. The strength of the Evil Eye does not waver, and HP is absorbed from fallen enemies. So every time you kill an enemy, you gain a little bit of health. Like a very small amount. It occurred to me earlier that I never read the Havel's ring, so let's do that. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. Carry a heavier load indeed. An interesting detail about this game, if you're playing online rather than offline like me, then whenever you're in areas that have basilisks like this, you'll see stone statues of people, and those are where real humans have been cursed in their game at the same time that you're playing, which I think is pretty cool. I believe that was the last of the basilisks, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. God. Okay. Is there a quick way out of here? That's a dead end, yeah, okay. And I need to go through here. And then down these stairs, around the corner, and then up some stairs, and I'll be back where I came from. So, like, the waterfall, and, like, all the little holes that you saw up above, they'll drop you down here. No doubt surrounded by basilisks. That's why I said earlier, if I fall down the waterfall, it's not instant death, but it might as well be. What the heck? Because, you know, if I fell in there, it would drop me around some basilisks, and I would probably get cursed, which is no fun. I guess the only thing left to do in this area is go kill the boss. But before I do that, I'm going to use these souls just in case I die. It's always smart to level up if you can before embarking on a boss battle. Let's see. Let me read the Eye of Death. I keep forgetting to read stuff. Oh, it's an online item. Alrighty. I can level up twice. Let me do... I want to get my faith up to at least 25. I'll do 1 into health, 1 into faith. Because I can't decide. Okay. I guess there's nothing left to do but head to the boss. Do I have any more gold pine resin? 1. Alright. Back off, bro. So I'm going the wrong way. This boss is not too difficult usually. I mean, I guess I won't spoil it until we actually get in the room. Let me just take out these rats before they cause me a problem. Okay, so the boss is right up here. You see, this is the same room that we killed, or this is like where we killed the channeler, was right up there. In fact, you can even see, I think, those rats that killed me before. So that round tower that's right above my character's head, if you look in between those two, oh, what are those called? Merlons, I think? That might not be true, but in between those two raised protrusions, there will be, you can see the rat there. So just up there is where the channeler would have been had we not killed him. So engaging in this boss fight would have been a lot more difficult because the channeler would have buffed the boss as well as shot soul arrows at me while trying to fight the boss. There's nothing over here, okay. Which would have been not very appreciated. So now that I'm human, I can actually show you down here. This is a summon sign. Now I can actually show you what it looks like. if I was human whenever I fought the gargoyles, there would have been a sign just like this outside the gargoyle fog. So if I hit A on this, I could summon Solaire to help me fight the boss. But I'm gonna attempt to do it alone, just like how I did the gargoyles, because there is actually a trade-off to summoning, because whenever you fight a boss with a summon, the boss actually has more health than they would if you were fighting them alone. So usually the summon is just useful for kind of distracting and drawing aggro whenever you don't want it on yourself, which is especially useful against bosses with multiple enemies, such as the gargoyles. But anyway, I believe we're ready, so into the fog we go. Okay, so this guy is super intimidating, but he's more intimidating than he is anything else. This attack right here that you're seeing right now is actually the only thing that you really need to watch out for, because he essentially, he essentially turns his entire body into a damaging hitbox. I can't even hit him. And he will frequently do that, so he can jump up and face you. Because if you are behind him, there's not a lot that he can do to damage you, so he'll jump up like that and just turn and face you. I'm gonna actually... So, that damaged me? Wow. Are you about to do the walk thing again? That walk attack... No. I don't think he has any ranged attacks, except for that, if you want to count it as a ranged attack, which I guess you could. So that right there, it's especially difficult because there's no real good clear indication for when he's going to do it, and if you get caught in his legs, I think he's about to jump up again, yep. If you get caught in his legs, he can really do damage on you really quick. That tail swipe. This guy, similar to the gargoyles, oh wow, you can actually chop his tail off to get a weapon. This one I think is considerably easier to do than the gargoyles. I'm not doing a very good job in this fight. I need to really be doing some more damage to this guy. I'm kind of just running around not doing a whole lot. I kind of wasted that gold pine resin that I used earlier. Are you about to do the walk attack? No? Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining if you don't want to do it. So I've foregoed my shield, as you can see. Oh gosh, this enemy is not particularly difficult to avoid his attacks, so blocking is not entirely necessary. Whew. Dude, let me get behind you. I'm trying to attack you. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that does a lot of damage. More than I recall. Okay, we're back. So we still have plenty of flasks. Man, this boss fight is taking a really long time. So having obviously summoned help would make this a lot easier, because my biggest problem I'm having right now is I'm having trouble getting behind him and staying behind him. But if I had Solaire with me, I could have... Really? I could have the dragon aggroed on Solaire, which would then allow me to get behind him and deal the damage. Walk attack? Oh yeah. So this attack is why you don't want to stay too close to him for too long, because he can kind of bust out that walk attack at any moment, and if you're touching him at all, you'll take damage. But as you just saw there, he has a pretty decent cooldown time after he does the walk attack, where he kind of just sits there and does nothing, which is a really good time to do damage to him. Okay, he's not far from dying now. As long as I don't choke, which is very possible. He's kind of just spamming this stomping attack, which I'm not going to complain about. He also has a grab attack, where if you're standing... Oh crap. If you're standing in the range of his arms, the arms up top by his wings... Oh, I was not paying attention for that. He can actually pick you up. Oh right, he has this as well. He spits some acid onto the floor, which is not that big of a deal. I think he's about to do a walk attack. Yeah. He can actually pick you up with his arms and throw you into that giant mouth of his. And it does pretty large amount of damage. Got him. Oh, he's still alive. I got the tail and I killed him, I think in the same hit. Amazing. Whew. So, that fight's not too bad. It's just more kind of time consuming than anything else. Let's see. So he dropped the Blighttown key. Key to Blighttown from the depths of the undead berg, swallowed by the gaping dragon. As its name suggests, Blighttown is a place of great pestilence. Even the polluted inhabitants of the depths are aware of its dangers, and built this mighty door in hopes that they could remain safely separated. So if you remember from the very beginning of the game, the sad guy at Firelink, he said that one of the bells is up above in the undead church, and the other one is far below in the ruins at the base of Blighttown. So, having just gotten the Blighttown key, we can deduce that we are making progress towards the second bell, which is fantastic. Yeah, I think Gaping Dragon is one of the cooler bosses in the game. Even though once you kind of figure him out, he really doesn't pose that much of a threat to you. Like, despite that boss fight taking longer than it probably should have, I was pretty, that was a pretty low stress encounter. As is the case a lot of times in Dark Souls, if you remain calm, it makes things so much easier, especially during boss fights. Like, as soon as you start to panic, you're kind of already dead at that point. But Gaping Dragon especially, if you remain calm, you really have nothing to worry about with him. Yeah, let's go with that. Or, actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. With that, I guess we're ready to head into Blighttown. Everyone's favorite place. I could head back out up to the surface to kind of talk to some NPCs or like buy stuff or repair my weapon, I did it again. I think my weapon will be okay. Speaking of weapons, I forgot I cut off the Gaping Dragon's tail. Dragon King Great Axe. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. This axe, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed by the tail of the Gaping Dragon, a distant, deformed descendant of the everlasting dragons. The axe is imbued with a mystical power to be released when held with both hands. This thing is huge. And obviously I can't wield it effectively, so it's too heavy for me. I didn't even mean to equip it, but it's cool to see what it looked like. Maybe if I get my health up to 50 one day, I might try it out. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me today. My strength up to 50.